It
Let's go
is.
to our man Paul in Henderson, Nevada. Hey, Paul, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
How you doing, man?
Morning,
Listen,
Paul.
you're up. Well, I guess 7 o'clock in the morning is not that early, but
If you're a
You got-
trader,
Man,
you
I'm
should
up
be
at
up,
5
right?
every day. I'm up early
I
with the birds
know
out
you
here
got to
getting
be
ready
up
for the
so
market.
early.
That's why I'm thinking about moving out to the East Coast because it's a little bit rough. I would like to get up, get a workout, and then get into trading, but I'm kind of subject to the time out here.
We're gonna get you down to the St. Pete, Tampa, Clearwater area. You're
I
gonna
heard
come
that,
down and
man.
visit us, man.
I got to get
Telling
out there. I
us-
really, really do.
And now
Yep.
what's gonna happen? The temperature, folks, went down like
Yeah.
2 degrees today. You know,
Did it?
and
Okay.
two
nice.
doesn't sound like a lot, folks, but yeah,
No,
I
I
got
don't
it.
say. I agree. No sarcasm, man. That'll be an improvement. I've been saying it's just remarkable. And I was talking to somebody in the Dakotas yesterday, just a customer, and they were saying they're 20 degrees under the normal temperature in terms of the swings, in terms of 37 degrees,
Really?
40 degrees. So there's just swings all over the country, I think, and we're happening on the hot side, which is, but everyone has their swings. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I got a steam room. I have a steam room here, and every time I go in there to do detoxification and things like that, every time I go in there, I think if I move to Florida, this is what it's gonna be like every day.
You know what,
It's
man?
not that
I love a
bad,
steam
man.
room
Not
too.
that
So
bad.
you can still enjoy them in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have air
I heard
conditioner
that.
everywhere, man. I mean, you
Exactly.
just don't go out until at night. Yeah.
Yeah, or just go swimming or whatever it is, right?
You
Oh,
probably
man.
can't go
Hey,
out
guys,
tonight
can we take a
in
look at
Henderson
this
too. I mean,
IGC?
you guys get hotter than we do.
Oh man, it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
so terrible. Luckily, where I live though, it's like the place is all stucco on the outside, and it actually stays about 20 degrees cooler. But
Yeah.
going outside, it is just right now it's starting to taper off, but it is just unbearable when it gets to 115-ish. It's insane. And I'm used to the Bay Area, the San Francisco Bay Area weather, which is consistently about 65 to 75. It's great weather.
I
And
know.
it's been a shock coming over here the past year.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so are we gonna go from here to India?
Yeah, well, this company here, I wanted to have you guys take a look. And is this a real company? Is there any earnings behind this, or is it just one of these day trading stocks that I like to play?
Let's
They
take
said
a
they're
look at
getting
it.
involved
So-
in the cannabis business, doing some sort of CBD beverage. That's the only
Oh,
headline that I
really?
know.
Okay.
The chart is pretty amazing.
I
But
don't know if I
wonder
get the
this is
right.
Long Island
Okay, let's
IGC.
see.
They said they
Yeah,
were
you
getting
do,
into
Tom. I just
crypto.
think that India is in their name, but they start to talk about IGC serves the healthcare sector in the United States.
Okay.
So yeah.
So let's take a look. India Globalization Capital. They operate a biopharma company. The company develops proprietary cannabinoid-based biopharmaca therapies for the end-of-life support care, hospice care. So let's see if they get any money first. Oh yeah, they get a fortune, man. They're taking in $2.2 million a year, and they have a market cap of 346 million. Man, this is like crazy. This is like, wow. Okay,
Look at
so
the
let's take a
volume
look
that
at
it
it.
did last week. This thing almost did 300 million shares or something crazy, and this week already it has almost 100 million shares.
Oh yeah, well, just from you being on the phone, Paul, calling, the stock just went up another buck. It's up $2.11 right now to $11.12. Let me see this thing. This is sick. Listen, this is par for the course. This is what's going to happen. I mean, this is a stock, okay, that was $1 the 17th of September. So if you trade this, the bottom line is you cannot be in it overnight. I mean, that's, there's got to be a million of these. Not a million of them, but it seems like every day we do have new ones, that are out there. And I don't see there's no way that you get a market cap of 347 million. I mean, there's going to be plenty of people. The more I keep thinking about this whole business, there's going to be plenty of people that can get in the business, do the business, and they're going to have to make a profit, man. And so this one here, this is a good take on it for basically retail investors. You know what I mean? Saying, hey, they're going to do end of life support care, hospice care, chronic. Hospice care is a big deal. But the bottom line is that once you get into hospice, the reality is that most times, unfortunately, folks are passing away. And if you've never been in a hospice, folks, they're beautiful places. But when you go in a hospice, most times what happens is that they're going to give you morphine on a drip basis so they can keep you comfortable. They're not going to give you pot. I mean, give me a break. You know what I mean? You know, that pot's not going to do a thing for people that are in pain. Well, that type of pain,
not
you're
that
dying.
Type of serious pain.
You know?
Absolutely not.
So,
yeah, this thing, since we got on the phone, just went from $10 to $11.50. And if anyone is trading this out there, I've been trading it the past couple days. Trade small size, get in and out quick, take your bread and run, because they have these violent moves back that just, you know,
right.
You got to know how to trade these things. Otherwise, don't even mess with it.
You do, Paul. And when you trade these, like let's say when you're buying, do you put your sell in immediately?
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
Okay, because that's if you're going to day trade these folks, that's how you want to do them. And if you're selling it, then you put a buy in immediately, because all you're looking for, this is what's so crazy, you're looking for a ping pong ball. That's all you're looking for, going back and forth, because there's no fundamental or even technical deal inside of here that, you know, you can really work off. I mean, you know, intraday after it's traded for 3 or 4 hours, technically I say you could do it, because then you're going to set up the range that it's in. But, you know, right off the bat, different ball game.
Yeah, yesterday after the close, it was amazing. This thing traded, all of the cannabis stocks after the close just went bonkers.
They did.
They all went up a lot. I don't know what was going on, but, you know.
Yeah, no, I had a couple of the tigers inside the den give me a heads up on a couple of them, and I pulled them up. Yeah, and it doesn't look to me like the volatility is going to end in them, you know, because, you know, there are companies that are going to make a fortune, and then there's plenty of them. We're going to see a lot more companies that are going to turn around and put something inside of their prospectus or their description that they're going to be in the cannabis business, because that's what happens when everyone wants, you know, a certain sector.
It's going to be wild. Well, thanks for taking my call, gentlemen. Looking forward to getting out there in Florida sometime soon and hanging out with you guys, man.
That's right.
Definitely, Paul.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.